Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to provide you with a comprehensive update on the ongoing intense conflict between the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, and the Amhara Fano forces, which is taking place on multiple fronts within the Amhara region. The situation on the ground is extremely fluid, and the information I will share with you in this video aims to keep you well informed about the latest developments. As you know, the Amhara region has been a focal point of intense fighting, with both sides, ENDF and Amhara Fano, actively engaged in military operations. The latest updates reveal a complex and dynamic landscape of conflict. According to the most recent reports, the Ethiopian army has launched a military offensive on two sides of Quaret. One contingent of the Ethiopian army advanced from Jiga through Genet Abo, while another section reportedly moved towards Quaret from Adet in Abriwu. This coordinated operation demonstrates the strategic importance of Quaret in the ongoing conflict. The Ethiopian army has maintained its presence at both of these locations for several consecutive days, emphasizing the significance of this area. Furthermore, we have received reliable information confirming that Ethiopian army members who were initially stationed on the Adet side have successfully advanced to the bordering area of Bir Adama in the evening and have now reached Bir Adama itself. This movement underscores the ever-changing nature of the situation on the ground, with both sides vying for control and influence. In a significant turn of events, we have learned that over 600 militia members and federal police personnel have defected from the Ethiopian government's side and joined the Amhara Fano forces in Gojam. This mass defection is a testament to the shifting dynamics and allegiances in this conflict. It is important to note that in a previous video, I reported that 591 police officers and militias were defeated by the Fano forces in Bur, leading to over 600 more militias and police members defecting to the Amhara Fano. This transition underscores the changing loyalties and alliances in the ongoing conflict. Moreover, reports have also reached us today indicating that 38 regime soldiers in Kobo, situated in North Wollo, and 60 soldiers in Desi, located in South Wollo, have chosen to join the Amhara Fano forces. These individual decisions to change sides could have substantial implications for the balance of power in these regions and the overall course of the conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, I must bring to your attention a series of deeply troubling events and developments in the ongoing conflict in Ethiopia. These reports shed light on the grave and distressing situation on the ground, and it is essential to discuss them in detail. Firstly, we have reports indicating that the Gojam Fano forces have issued a call to the people of Gojam, urging them to arm themselves and mobilize in response to what is being described as Abiy's new military operation. This call to arms underscores the gravity of the situation and the urgency with which local forces are responding to the evolving conflict. Tragically, we have also received harrowing reports of a drone attack carried out by the Ethiopian army in the Shua Ankoba district. This attack resulted in the loss of 20 lives, including a female teacher and her baby. The devastating consequences of such actions are a stark reminder of the severe human toll this conflict is exacting. In another heart-wrenching incident, we have learned that in Sankisa, located in southern Gonda, the NDF has shelled civilian homes using Zu-23 artillery, resulting in the death of 6 Amhara civilians and the injury of 14 others. These acts of violence against innocent civilians are deeply distressing and demand international attention. The situation remains equally grim in areas like Mesno, Haga Mariam, Chacho, Aboweha, and other regions of Ansokia Gemza County situated in northern Shua. In these areas, reports suggest that the ENDF, Oromo militia, and Oromo police have been involved in the killing of 43 Amhara civilians. These acts of violence against civilians highlight the need for urgent intervention to protect innocent lives. Further adding to this tragic toll, in Kuwait, located in northern Shua, the ENDF has reportedly taken the lives of 8 Amhara civilians, most of whom were children and the elderly. Among the victims were individuals aged 72 and 80, underscoring the indiscriminate nature of the violence targeting the most vulnerable members of society. In Mekdela, situated in southern Wello, 3 Amhara civilians have lost their lives. These casualties, whether as a result of targeted attacks or collateral damage, further contribute to the escalating humanitarian crisis in the region. I regret to inform you of yet more distressing events that have occurred in various regions of Ethiopia, underlining the continued suffering and loss of innocent lives in the ongoing conflict. These incidents are deeply troubling and warrant our attention. In Masha, Mekdela, located in southern Wello, we have received reports of the tragic loss of 2 Amhara civilians. Their lives were cut short in an environment marked by uncertainty and danger. Similarly, in Chahwit, situated in southern Gondar, we have learned of an incident where NDF shelling resulted in the death of 2 Amhara civilians. The indiscriminate nature of such violence further underscores the severe human toll of this conflict. Moving on to Malale, Menze, located in northern Shua, 2 more Amhara civilians have tragically lost their lives. The conflict's pervasive impact continues to affect communities throughout the region, leaving families devastated. In eastern Shuan, within the Oromo region, reports have emerged of Oromo regional forces being involved in the death of an Oromo woman who was a mother of 7, along with 3 other civilians. The loss of innocent lives in this manner is a distressing reminder of the far-reaching consequences of the ongoing conflict. Adding to the already grim series of events in Densa town, Amhara Saint, situated in southern Wello, we have received reports of an appalling incident where NDF soldiers are alleged to have perpetrated the rape of 5 Amhara girls. Such heinous acts not only inflict physical and emotional trauma, but also highlight the urgent need for safeguards to protect vulnerable populations in conflict zones. The cumulative impact of these events is undeniably devastating, and the international community must respond with a sense of urgency and resolve to address the humanitarian crisis unfolding in Ethiopia. The protection of innocent lives and the promotion of peace and stability are paramount priorities during these challenging times. We will continue to provide updates as new information becomes available, and our thoughts and condolences go out to all those affected by this ongoing conflict.